All right, 3 ridges. Here we go. Well, just completed the first half mile of the 3 Ridges Trail. And so far it's pretty treacherous. I'm hoping it kind of evens out a little bit. I'm willing to climb, but this is a climb. The watch says I've already done 4 times the step goal for me. So I've already climbed 20 stories just right here, and I think it's 0.45 miles. So that's what I've climbed up. And you can see it's just a never-ending staircase. Check it out. All right, the terrain flattened out a little bit, and I got good views to my left and my right. This is my left. There's my trail. There's my right. It's pretty awesome. So today is Friday, February 8th, 2019. Temperature, I'd say, is about 52 to 55-ish. Yesterday I did 10 miles. Today I'm doing 12.8. And it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day, taters. Take a look at all this deadwood. Seems to be pretty common on this part of the trail. I'm about 1.1 miles in from the parking lot, and anywhere where there's been a lot of woods, it's been sort of like this. Okay, I made it down to where the Malhar Trail crosses the Appalachian Trail, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the AT up that way, and I'll be coming back through the Malhar today. Man, that was a big climb. Multiple stone staircase climbs. Love to see this view here. And it looks like they're going down again. Going down is good. Just means you got to come back up. Hey, that's life. That's life. So I'm about 3.11 miles into the hike, and it's time to take a break, a little snack break. Had me a Quest bar. I'm standing on top of this boulder right here, and man, it is windy. Hopefully a gust doesn't come and just blow me off of here, but I felt like this was a pretty good place to stop and kind of get some food because it's a decent vantage point. I can have eyes all around me, and just feel safe to pull food out here. Maybe I'm overcautious, but that's my nature. So I mentioned yesterday that I didn't have my bladder straw, so I'm having a drink right out the bag. Not a big deal, a little inconvenient. It spills a lot until you get used to it. So I have about 9 miles left, and I think in about 3 more miles I'll take another break. I'm moving at a pretty good pace, about a 28-minute mile. As you can see, the terrain is just rocky again. It's kind of just going up and down right now. I feel like it's about 70% up, but it's manageable. We'll make it through. Check that out, our first little stream. I didn't even hear it coming up on it. Cool deal. It's a neat part of the trail here. I thought I'd film it. Moss on the rocks. Good view that way. I'm sure it's colorful in summertime, fall. It's pretty neat. So after climbing about, I don't know, 40 flights of stone stairs, you can see them right there. I guess you can see the blaze there. I ended up here at the top, and this view. Now, this is pretty amazing. Kind of stinks that the phone doesn't know what to focus on because the tree's in the way, but I will say this is the furthest I've been able to see on these two treks this weekend. And you can see why they call this the Blue Ridge. So I took some photos of it. Hopefully the mountains show up a little bit better, but it's definitely a beautiful view. So I have mountains over here, of course, and then on the other side, oh, I don't know if you can see them. I got more mountains. So I'm about 3.66 miles deep. Man, I got like 8.5 miles to go. So I better get trekking. Oh man, look at that. Look at that. That is probably the greatest mountain view I've had on any mountain hike. That's just incredible. We got deer. Look, I know we can see these at home all day long, but these are mountain deer. I don't think they have too much fear of humans, because I know they can hear me, smell me, whatever, standing here. But if I had my bow, I'd have a broadside shot right now. Decently sure I can hit that too. Very cool though. First real wildlife I've seen. I'm sitting here talking. They don't care. They don't care. We go down lower and see at what point they start to have some concern. Look at that. That's crazy. They're just looking at me. Well, just stopped for lunch, and this is my view. You can see behind me, and then that's what I'm looking at. Mountains as far as you can see. And man, the last I'd say mile, 2 miles of the trail has been treacherous. It's it was up, and then it was of course down. That's a reward for going up, right? You know, going down is just as hard as going up, if not even harder. But the problem with the last, I'd say, mile of the trail is the lack of blazes. There was many times I wasn't even sure I was still on the trail. They weren't putting blazes, I guess, in the southbound direction. Every once in a while I could look backwards and find one going in a northbound, but even those were not very common. I was almost relying on blazes that had maybe grown with the tree and were maybe 12 feet high and covered with moss or like the stuff you see on the tree here. But man, there was some sketchy areas getting up here, but I'm back on the trail. Actually, I don't think I ever left, but I had some concerns. But at 5.82 miles, time is 11:50. It's probably noon now. I sat down at 11:50 and eating some lunch, and I still have 7 more miles to go, but I'm making pretty good time. This is a challenging hike. There's no doubt about it. This is very challenging, but positive mental attitude and will to win, and we'll get out of here today. No question. The blazes have just disappeared, and this keeps happening. But I mean, look at this. It looks like you come to a dead end on the trail, but if you look up, I think there's a blaze on that small tree up there, like way down underneath all that fungus or whatever it is. But this part of the trail's been tough. Keep feeling like I'm lost, and then like every I'd say 25 minutes it's like, oh, a blaze. It's like, holy cow. All right, continuing on. Okay, hiking through that was crazy. I mean, it's just boulder after boulder after boulder, and there's no trail anymore. You can see the remnants of a blaze up there in that tree, but there was nothing coming the opposite way. So start to question your sanity with the lack of blazes. But looks like I found the trail again. Check out the waterfall. We're at mile about 8, just past a shelter. Hoping to find that Malhar Trail sometime soon. Wandered upon this waterfall. Woo, 10 miles. I'm on the Malhar Trail now. I've been on here for about 2 or 3 miles, and probably around 2. This is a tough trail. The other one wasn't easy either. This is tough, man. This is either going straight up the mountain or straight down the mountain. There's nothing that's flat. There's nothing that's like missing rocks, and it's like twist your ankle risk at all times. This is mountaineering. It's not necessarily backpacking or hiking. This is mountaineering. But I had a great time. About to see a waterfall, I think. Phone's about to die, so might not get many more videos. Check out the waterfall. This is a pretty big one. Pretty cool.